UFC 282 will be getting another matchup on its card in December. We have Darren Till versus Dricus Du Plessis being verbally agreed upon. I don't believe it is finalized yet, but it is going to be added to that card, and we're going to be breaking it down, making an early prediction for the fight. So yeah, let's get directly into how they physically match up with each other and things like that. So for the records, Darren Till is 18-4 and Dricus Du Plessis is 17-2. For the time of the fight, Darren Till will be 30 years old. Dricus Du Plessis will have a 1-inch height advantage, 1.5-inch reach advantage, and a 1-inch leg reach advantage. For Darren Till, he will be returning after more than a year off from the Brunson fight. His last couple fights were losses to Brunson and Whitaker. Has struggled to stay in shape. He was kind of fine in the Whitaker fight. The Brunson fight, he did not show up looking good at all. I believe he did say he was injured, but still did not really show up good in shape. Has good stand-up and doesn't do good against the grappling. Also, I believe his last fight got canceled against Hermanson because he said he wasn't in shape either and he wasn't ready for it. And he was injured also. So yeah, he just had some, I don't want to say, probably some conditioning issues and some bad injury luck also. But yeah, so for Dricus Du Plessis, he will be fighting after winning a great matchup against Brad Tavares and has wins over Trevin Giles and Marcus Perez. Does have some solid leg kicks. He opens up with that quite a bit in the first round. He'll go for a lot of leg kicks, and then he'll keep doing it over the fight. Just in the first round, he just likes to get that range a little bit. He does have some great underrated grappling that hasn't been used too much in the UFC or hasn't been seen too much in the UFC. He does have some great grappling transitions. Was able to flip really easily on Trevin Giles, flipped over, used the cage. For Trevin Giles, he's on top of him, he moved over him relatively easy. I can't really describe it with my words, but it was pretty good. Has that one-punch KO power as the fight goes on, but he does take a few minutes to get situated into a fight. For the fight breakdown, first round should be the round Till tries to get him out of there. Dricus Du Plessis does take a while to acclimate to the fight. It'll be like a few minutes in the first round, probably 4 minutes, 5 minutes, not 5 minutes, probably 4 minutes, 3.5 minutes for him to actually get situated. He's really open on the feet at that point. He's not really ready to engage in that kind of high profile fight. He does get knocked down quite a bit early in his fights. Till does have a chance to KO Du Plessis in the first round, but it's a very small window to do so. Du Plessis is sloppy on the feet for the majority of the first round, so Till could definitely get the better exchanges on the feet, could win the round also. One thing I am worried about for Till is Du Plessis' grappling. Du Plessis has some really good grappling, hasn't used it too much in the UFC like I mentioned, and then the Trevin Giles fight, of course. He's able to move pretty swiftly on the ground, has some really underrated grappling, good submissions also. For how I believe the fight will go, I think at the beginning you will see Du Plessis start to trying to chop down the legs a little bit. Till will fire off some shots back, finding his distance early with his first 1-2s in the first minute and a half to 2 minutes of the first round. Then I can see Du Plessis trying to hit Till, leaving himself open and getting hit, likely stumbling or dropping him. Like in his fights, he does have a really awkward style. Du Plessis does. He like runs with his chin out. It's very awkward. He has a very awkward form when he punches. It starts to develop more into the fight. It's kind of insane actually, but he can get hit quite a bit in that first round. He just needs time to get acclimated. So I do think at some point Du Plessis will rush at Till and Till will hit him pretty hard. Maybe stumble him a little bit or maybe like wobble him a little. Maybe dropping him to a knee. Then I'll see Du Plessis. I think we'll see Du Plessis shoot for a takedown and control Till for the rest of the round. And then the early part of the second round, I do think Du Plessis hits him with a couple of good shots and then takes him down and then subs him there. I can also see him subbing him in the first round also. I'm not too crazy about Darren Till's takedown defense. He is training with Hamza, obviously. Hopefully his takedown defense does get better there. But it's a weird matchup in general, the two of them, but it is a pretty bad matchup for Till in the grand scheme of things. Du Plessis has some pretty good stand-up as the fight goes on in the second and third round. He has that one-punch knockout power that can really be damaging. And then He doesn't really use his takedowns and his grappling too much well, I guess he hasn't used it too much in the UFC yet. Does use it a little bit against Trevin Giles, of course, in the UFC. This is based off of UFC stuff. He's used it quite a bit in his other fights and like KSW and things like that. But yeah, I see Du Plessis winning this fight. That's just my early prediction. If Darren Till comes out with like super conditioned and everything like that, maybe I might switch. Maybe he has super good takedown defense now. But yeah, I'm going to go with Du Plessis for the early prediction by a second round sub. I don't want to say KO. I think he'll sub him, though. I think he'll grapple him. But yeah, maybe first round sub. First or second round sub. But yeah, that's my early prediction. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.